Hello friends, welcome to our channel Prepare for Bank. I'm excited about this new video on a strategy to prepare for quantitative aptitude or numerical ability, which is one of the important subject in our preparation for the IBPS RRB exam. So friends, in this video we are going to cover the topics and we'll see the strategy required for the IBPS RRB quantitative aptitude and numerical ability. So friends, we'll talk about the questions which are the question types which will be coming in the prelims, mains and their topic weightage, and then what will be the beginner strategy and what will be the pro strategies for this thing. So before we start for this video, the if you are not aware about the IBPS RRB exam, or if you are looking for a detailed syllabus for IBPS RRB exam, then I have already created these two separate videos and I will be sharing the link of these two videos in the description box so you can have a look into these videos. So now let's have a quick recap about the questions in the prelims exam. So in preliminary exams there are two categories or the post for the examination is being conducted, that is for the office assistant and officer scale 1. In office assistant it is called as numerical ability, whereas in officer scale 1 it is called as quantitative aptitude. Now in both the exams, preliminary exams, there the number of questions will be 40 number of questions and 40 marks will be allocated for these questions, and the composite time is of 45 minutes, so there is no separate sectional time cut off for the quantitative aptitude and reasoning. So if in case we are able to finish the reasoning questions well ahead of the 50% of this allocate time, then we will utilize the time for the numerical ability, and vice versa is also true. So friend, now let's move on to the questions in the mains. So after clearing the prelims exam, the candidate will be appearing for the mains examination. For the officer assistant and officer scale 1, the mains exam will be conducted, and that will be also conducted along with the officer scale 2 and 3. So in this exam there are 40 questions of numerical ability and the 40 questions of quantitative aptitude and data interpretation, that is for the officer scale 2 and scale 3. So these are the questions that will be number of questions that will be asked in the main exam. Now let's have a look on the topic weightage. So friends, I have already created a topic weightage sheet which I am sharing with you, and this information is based on the previous trends and analyzing the trends of the questions that are being asked so far. So let me zoom it a bit. So friend, these are the topic weightage where we can see these are not the actual weightage, or we can expect the kind of questions on the topics and the number of questions on the topic that can vary from question pattern to question pattern. So these are like sequence in series. 5 questions are expected. Ratio and proportion, age, mixture and allocation, partnership, profit and loss, speed, time and distance, then boat and stream, train questions, work and time, simple and compound interest, mensuration, permutation and combination, and the last part I have added, that is of the data interpretation. So as per I have given weightage, it comes around the 37 questions, but as this is like the expected number of questions, so the total number will be 40, but some will be getting a more weightage, some may get a less weightage. It depends on the IBPS how they are designing the exam for this RRB. So friends, we need to prepare all the topics, and with a thorough preparation and keeping the weightage in the mind, we need to prepare for the RRB exams. After topic weightage, let's see for the beginners strategy. So friends, in the beginners strategy we will be I have already created one video for the beginner strategy, that is for the preparing of the quantitative aptitude, where how a beginner can become an exam ready and how much time he should spend on preparing for the beginners thing, so that like he will be ready to start with the advanced topic level which are covered in the topic weightage. So I will also share this video link in the description box. Have a look in this beginner strategy for preparation of the quantitative aptitudes. Now for the actual strategy for this IBPS RRB exam, the first thing is we have to assess ourselves. Once I have already shared the topics and their coverages, so we need to assess our strengths and weaknesses and see like which all topics are our strength and which all topics are our weaknesses, and we need to create a roadmap according to our strengths and weaknesses. So the area where we are weak, we need to dedicate more time in our daily plan, and the areas where we are strong, that also requires a refinement and like daily practice, so that we don't miss out and see that question as in surprise in the exam. So let's prepare a daily plan where you are able to assess yourself on all the topic weightage and prepare or give some sorts of challenging questions and answers to your practice. So that practice plan for a daily preparation is must for the quantitative aptitude, along with the reasoning and current affairs if you are going to look for it, the current affairs. If not, for the preliminary exam you just need to focus for the reasoning and the quantitative aptitude or the numerical ability. And after that, after this thing, you can see, reassess yourself after some days that yes, what the topics you were feeling earlier as in weak part is now how much the improvement you can see in your daily practice. So this daily plan need to be for a 1 week. You need to prepare a weekly plan which will you be following daily, and after a week you will again reassess yourself and then see that where you stands on the topics where you were weak and where you stands on the topics which were stronger for you in the quantitative aptitude. So this should be your weekly and daily plan until the exam is being over. After the assessment of your weekly plan, then if you see the improvement in your preparation and you are confident enough, even though if you are not confident enough and you have submitted your application for the IBPS RRB, then also you need to appear for the exam, so that like you can go with the mindset of assessing the exam in a way that what questions, what type of questions, which things are being checked in the exam, actual exam, and what is the level of deviation from the practice that you were doing and the actual exam is asking for. So these things need to be assessed. So when to give exam should not be a question. You have to give exam whether you are ready or not ready. It's not like you have just filled the application form and if you are fearful of giving the exam and you are not going to give the exam, that is totally incorrect. You should be determined that yes, I will be going to give the exam, and on the exam day when I will be, even I am ready or not ready. If not ready, I will assess the exam in a way that next time I will be through to this exam. Right, so while assessing the exam, you will see where was your preparation, how much was the deviation from the actual examination, and the preparation that you were following, right? And this will help you in preparing for the upcoming exam. After RRB, we will be seeing the IBPS clerk examination, then IBPS PO examination is coming, and then SBI clerk and PO. So this is just a starting, so don't be fearful of giving the exam and you should be ready. and you should be preparing. The IBPS RRB exams difficulty level is very less. So if you assess yourself and prepare accordingly, and you need to prepare for more tougher exam, so this is the right time to give the exam. After giving the exams, and once you are through with your weekly plans, do also try to give the mock test which are available in the market, and see if you can give for the mock test which are computer based. Don't go for the pen and paper based mock test, because pen and paper based mock test will give you the feeling of writing it then and there and solve it and mark the answers, right? But giving the mock test which are computer based, it will give you the feeling of actual examination, where it may come handy while handling the actual situation in the computer based IBPS exam. So friends, so far like I have discussed about the strategy that a pro should follow for assessing and reassessing their preparation strategy and taking up the IBPS RRB exam. If you have any questions or comment, do let us know, and till then keep practicing and reassess your weekly plan, and thank you friends.